Okay, my friend, my dial is at 9895, counting down there. I started at 11, and that's my heat. And I'm just about to raise the temperature because my beans are going from this gray-white to this saffron kind of grassy yellow. And about 30 seconds from here, now the beans are starting to swell, and that's an important sign. So I'm going to increase the temperature, and my meter says it's 359, 360 and climbing. Now this is a good temperature for me, the ballpark of a good drying phase. And the beans are getting a little more yellow, a little grassier, a little more lemony. Now I've got a little cheat timer there to remind me every 2 minutes and 30 seconds to make sure that I'm looking at my beans. And right now I'm watching the temperature at 376. I want to see that get up fast at this second stage that I'm doing here. See, the beans are starting to get that peanut, that roasted peanut kind of bright leather look. 379, and the rate of rise on the temperature is not enough. So it's not jumping up fast enough for the color. And the beans have got lots of motion, so I'm going to turn down the air. I've still got bean motion, so I'm not going to burn them. And now I've got that temperature jumping up. I want to be around 420 by the time I finish this next stage. And I just reset my timer, my reminder timer. There we go. Now I'm getting that darker wooden, that darker leather look. And I'm getting a little light popping. And that's okay. If I'm getting a lot and I haven't hit 420 degrees, then I've got a problem because I've stalled the roast. But some of those beans are going to pop. Don't get faked out by them. So look at where I'm at. I'm almost 5 minutes in. Back to the temperature. Now I'm hoping to get those beans a really darker color. See how they got, some of those beans are really dark and some of them are kind of light. I'd like to even that out here. But I'm not going to push the beans. I'm just going to let them be the beans that they are. All right, now they're really starting to swell up. And that tells me I've got to go for crack now. I've got to go for the crack. And that means I've got to turn down the air so I get more heat. I'm just going to have to take what it is, work with it. The beans are still moving. There's that 420 degree that I'm looking for. Because that's the barrier. That means that I'm moving on into the development phase. There's the cracking that I expect to see around 423. Now it's starting to happen. Now what I didn't do right is I didn't use enough heat in the drying phase. I started out too cold, And that's why I didn't get the color development that I thought I wanted. But I can fix that. I've got a few more batches of beans to do here. So, 430, and right now I'm roughly 8 or 10 degrees ahead of the roast. That's what the cracking is telling me. So I need to get that temperature up a little higher again by cutting down the heat. Now it's cracking a lot. It's not getting a lot of bean movement, so I'm going to give it a quick blast. I'm going to go back down to 5. Full heat. Now that I've rotated the beans a little bit. And I want to finish this crack. I don't want to stop in the middle. I'm only at 446 degrees, and that's where I want to stop for a good City Plus roast. Those beans are still popping away, first crack, and they're starting to get that darker color, which means I just had to have a little faith in the bean that it was going to end up where I thought it should be. I'm just going to let it run at this 450 degree temperature for the rest of the run. And so now I want to keep track of how much time I've got left here. I started with 11 minutes, so I'm 8 minutes in. I've still got first crack. Okay, that's the end of first crack right there. And that's where you would dump the roast. And I'm going to dump it right here. There we go. Dumped it into a cooling mode. And then I'm going to jack that heat up because it's still roasting and I want to stop the roast. Okay, and that's going to happen for 3 minutes. And that's that nice medium. All right, bud, that's how I do it. I hope that helps you out. Now you notice here that there's that nice golden seam that you really want with a medium first crack roast. On a Yirgacheffe Natural, it's going to give you so much of the flavor. And I think you know all these things, but I'm just saying them just in case, okay? All right, thanks, my friend. You have a good time.